Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today for another live in the OU tier. We're going to be hitting up the ladder with this Mega Gyarados team that pretty much, it was built by NJNP, so I just grabbed it from the Smogon forums, and basically it's lead Scarf Blacephalon, Figy, Dragon Dance, Coil, Zygarde, Nasty Plot, Rock Polish Mew, Shift Gear Magearna, and Dragon Dance Mega Gyarados. So, a really offensive team. As usual, if you guys are new, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It would help out quite a bit. And if you guys want to find out where the fan art came from, that will also be down below in the description. But let's go ahead and get this battle right now. Let's go ahead and start the timer. And Gyarados can do a ton of work. We do have Ice Fang for the Amoonguss, which is good. Let's go ahead and lead off here with our Skarmory. It gets up hazards on pretty much everything, and it can take on the Bisharp in case he wants to lead with that. Scarf Blacephalon is also a very nice win condition if we can get rid of the Bisharp, since Scarf Shadow Ball can sweep. I just have to scout for the Unaware on the Clefable. Clefable is a big problem. I believe we're Calm Mind. Yeah, so Clefable is going to be a bit of a problem. We need our hazards up, and we also need our Psychium Z for that. So we're going to lead off with our Skarmory here and just try to get up some hazards. He might anti-lead with Coco. It could very well be Taunt, but even if it is, I'm still going to go for the Stealth Rocks. If he wants to taunt me, then that's fine. I'll just pull a switch out into Zygarde after, since he should just go for the Electric type move following that, not the Dazzling Gleam or the Hidden Power Ice. So we'll see what he wants to lead her with right now. It could also be Taunt Defog Mew. That's also a pretty nice lead set. I'm pretty sure Mew gets Rocks as well, if I'm not mistaken. Since this guy's taking a while, what I'm going to quickly do is just calc for my Mew Mewnium Z and see how much we're doing to the Clefable. If it is Magearna, Psychic doesn't do that much. He led off with the Bisharp. Genesis Supernova does quite a bit to Clefable, so that's great. What I'm going to do here is just go for my Rocks. We'll see if he has Taunt. I'm pretty sure Bisharp gets Taunt. It's a Dark type, so why wouldn't it? But he might just SD up too. We are Red Card, so the moment he attacks me, he can't do anything. And I don't want him defogging right here, so I'm just going to go for a Taunt of my own. We are max speed, so we should easily outspeed this, yeah. And he's actually just going to go for the U-turn. Interesting play, because... And we actually got out Coco, so that kind of sucks, because I wanted to get a Spike up, but... We're going to go to Zygarde right here. He could HPS though. I don't really need this actually. I'm just going to go for the Spike. As he does try to predict and go for the HPS. So that's cool. And now I'll just go hard Zygarde on the Thunderbolt. And I know we take an HPS now, so I'm just going to go for the 1,000 Arrows. He should go Clefable, and we'll scout whether it's Magearna or Unaware. Because other than that, we just got to kill. This thing won't appreciate this at all, especially after those hazards. We do see it's defensive, so not surprised. I'm just going to go back out into Skarmory to spam Rocks in case this thing is a defog set. As he just goes right for the soft boiled, and now I'm just going to taunt him. I don't want him defogging or getting more reliable recovery. And he actually misses his Will-O-Wisp, which kind of sucks for him, because now I'm just going to get up more hazards, which is ideal right now. He goes for the Ice Beam, that's a good amount. Now we'll just get up another Spike, and then we'll finish it up with another one. And with Rocks and all 3 Spikes up, we should be good to go. He's going to do that. And Taunt's not gone yet, so what I actually want to do here is I think switch out. We don't have the best switch into this. Our Blacephalon can come out after. We need to bring in something that can kill this after. So what I'm going to do here is just... I think I'm just going to go hard Blacephalon. He should Ice Beam again. This actually works out fine, because we got a Fire Blast off now, and he has no Fire Resist. I could just Mind Blown, too. That's tempting. I'm just gonna go for Fire Blast. It'll knock this thing out. It'll 2-hit KO Clefable if it is the Unaware set, because then it'll take all the hazard damage, so that's important. And then, not sure exactly what he wants to bring out after this. I should just go for Mind Blown, but we do fortunately connect. And pretty much right here, he's forced to go out into Bisharp or Clefable if it is Unaware. And he goes directly out into the Bisharp right now, so... no way I'm staying in right here. I'm just going to go into my Skarmory on probably a Sucker Punch. He went for the Pursuit, so I should have probably stayed in, but it's fine. We'll just go Zygarde. And what I'll do is I'll just go for the, I think, Dragon Dance, because Scissor will take a ton of damage when it comes in anyway. So yeah, he does go hard Scissor, and he's going to take a lot of damage right there. And actually what I'm going to do here is just throw off 1,000 Arrows. He might defog if he lives this. He probably will. He goes for the defog, but at the end of the day, we still get our knockout right now, which is what I care about. So we'll scout for the set now. Is this Magearna or Unaware? It is Unaware, so I kind of want to get up hazards again. It's unfortunate that he got that defog off, but the important thing is Scissor is low. He might double out into it, actually. Now I'm just going to spam 1,000 arrows, and I'm going to try to win with Mew. He goes for the Wish, so that's fine. Now what I'm going to do is just go Magearna. And honestly, I'm just going to start shift gearing up. This thing, it will scout if it has Flamethrower, I guess. That could be a thing. He might also expect Corkscrew Crash. How healthy did we leave Coco at? So Coco's pretty healthy still. This is a problem for sure. I wish we still had our Blacephalon. That was pretty much the win condition, but it's fine. Our Gyarados can still win. We just need to weaken the Clefable pretty much. That's why we have our Mew Mewnium Z. So now I'm just going to Calm Mind once. And we're going to go for an Ice Beam now. Ice Beam is a fine play. We have potential to freeze the Clefable if it comes in, and it'll still do damage to the Mew. He misses another Will-O-Wisp. This guy's luck is pretty bad. I'm going to go for another Calm Mind. So he finally connects his Will-O-Wisp. But now he's in range, so I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt here, actually. It's probably the better play. And if it wasn't unaware Clefable, we probably would win right here, but it unfortunately is, so we'll just have to deal with that. So he's going to go out to the Clefable. He's going to chew that hit. And pretty much now I'm just going to go out to Skarmory and continue getting up hazards. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock. Or do I feel like Spike is better? No, Stealth Rock's fine. So yeah, that's fine. And now we can just go out into our Mew and just go for one Psychic, I think. Or we can just Fire Blast. I'm just going to Fire Blast first because it will put this thing in range of my Genesis Supernova. So yeah, we Fire Blast right there. So he goes for the Toxic. I don't think he's going to Protect now, so I'm just going to go for my Z move, and then we're going to go for game with another Mon. Even if he does Protect, we can always just... Yeah, he doesn't Protect, so we're going to knock this thing out, and now we have potential to win with our Zygarde and everything else. So we got our Terrain up too, which means he cannot Bullet Punch or Sucker Punch me. So I think we might actually be getting another knockout right here. Because unless this thing wants to knock me out right now, he actually gets rid of my Terrain, so he can do that if he wants. I'm just going to go for Fire Blast in case he wants to choke and go Bisharp right now. He actually just stays in Thunderbolt, so we do land, fortunately, but Psychic would have been better right there. Now he's going to go for the HP Ice for sure. I'm just going to go for Fire Blast. I'm just going to let him knock me out, yeah. And we have several plays right here. Magearna is a nice win condition at this point in the match. I don't think now's the time to set up at all. How healthy is the Scissor? It's at 27, so we might be able to win with Magearna right now. Yeah, you know, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go out into this thing, and we're just gonna click Shift Gear, and then we're going to knock out a Mon because I don't think the Scissor knocks me out from 39 at all. So we Shift Gear once, and then we click Electric Terrain Boosted Thunderbolt on no matter what comes out. Because Sucker Punch is definitely not knocking me out for sure. That's a thing. So I think we might be good. The only way he's stopping the sweep is with Bullet Punch Scissor after he sacks his entire team. So he goes Hard Scissor. I think he has to go off a crit right now. It's pretty much what he's going for. So we'll go for Thunderbolt. We should live this even if he's a max attack. And even if we don't, then doesn't Gyarados just come out and sweep? Sure doesn't look like that. He doesn't knock me out. And we actually got our berry back, so yeah, that's going to be the match right there, for sure. Because we got our special attack boost. And I completely forgot about our berry. That's pretty nice, actually. It would have been even better if the Volt Switch did even more, so we would have gotten it earlier, but this works. So we're gonna take game number 1 with our Magearna right here. I guess what I'll do is go ahead and start searching for another one while this guy is realizing to be lost, I guess. I don't know. But I really like this fan art. Look at like the Magikarp's super adorable. And he's going to bring out Bisharp right here, and I'm just going to Thunderbolt this. Let's see what this guy has. This guy has that Coco Halucha team that's been running around. He has a Mega Gyarados too, I think. He's going to just let me knock it out. So cool. And now what I can do is, I'm just going to lead Skarmory here. As he leads off with the Coco. Could be Taunt, obviously. I'm just going to get up rocks. Because it could, he'll probably use a Volt Switch if he has it, I guess. And he's just going to forfeit that one, yeah. So we're going to get some points back, and thankfully we're winning in this live, so that's cool. Let's go ahead, and the Gyarados didn't get to come out that time, so that kind of sucks. But it is Taunt, so it is what it is. Now I have to Dragon Dance up with Gyarados 3 times to win with it, which kind of sucks, but Scarf Blacephalon is the real win condition here with Shadow Ball. I'm just going to Iron Head, because he's going to go for U-turn. And we actually get in Zygarde, which is not bad at all, because I get a bit of damage off on that thing. And I don't think Zygarde wants to touch me. And again, I can just go my own Zygarde, as he goes right for the Dragon Dance. Now I can Coil up, and then follow it up with my with the Dragon Dance of my own. I'm hoping he's not HP Ice Landorus. So yeah, he does a lot, but we got a Coil, and now we can Dragon Dance too. So we got a Dragon Dance up, which is great, and he's not doing a lot to us at all. We need plus. What do I do here? I'm just gonna go for 1,000 arrows. He's still outspeeding me, which kind of sucks. We do a lot though, and I can just go here for extreme speed to pick up the kill. He goes for an extreme speed of his own, so that's fine. We're gonna get another kill at the end of the day, or at least a ton of damage off on Landorus right here. So we're gonna go for the 1,000 arrows, do 76. Wow, he's offensive. He's gonna go for the Earthquake. Wow, I thought we were gonna live that because of the defense boost. But now we just go out into Blacephalon. Actually, the Gyarados, I don't want that sitting up. I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball, obviously. Doesn't have a good answer. I mean, he has Coco, I guess, and maybe AV Magearna, depending on what set that is. But we're just gonna knock that thing out. Now he'll probably go Gyarados, and I'll go my own Gyarados to get off the Intimidate. So yep, that's the play every time. Goes for the Dragon Dance. Now I Mega Evolve and just throw off an Earthquake, I think. We'll see if he wants to Dragon Dance up again or what his plan is right here. That's not the play in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam Earthquake. So he goes for his own. Do I have a counterplay after this? This is an outspeed. I think we have to hope he doesn't have Crunch. Well, actually, I think my Skarmory should live, right? But then what do we do to him? I have to choose a sack right here. And it's not going to be this. I think I'm going to sack off my Skarmory. So he goes for that. Now what I can do is just Iron Head him. We do live that, and we'll get a bit of damage off. Never mind. I thought we were going to get a bit of damage off, but now I have to hope he doesn't have Crunch, pretty much. I shouldn't have Mega Evolved, that was a mistake. Well, you guys are seeing Gyarados do work. Fire Blast is to play here. He does have Crunch, and I'm just going to click X on that one. So, unfortunate match, but that's fine. I mean, it was a Gyarados sweep, just not mine. But hopefully Gyarados can sweep in this third one right here. That would be ideal. We're currently 1-1. I think we're still ahead in terms of points, because I think that guy was lower on the ladder than me. Darkrai Ray. Interesting name, but let's go ahead. Trick Room Stack Attackers, and pretty cool, but our Dragon Dance Gyarados completely destroys him aside from Keldeo, and Keldeo doesn't even want to take +1 Earthquake, so obviously I'm going to lead with Skarmory. I'm going to taunt you right away so you don't get up your rocks. So yeah, now I'm just going to go for my own. And then he'll probably go Keldeo. He goes for the knockoff. He knocks off my red card, which means he's not going to get knocked off. Now we'll just go for Spike. Now I'll just click rocks again. This is probably Defog. I mean, it might not be. But I'm just gonna go Magearna, but I want hazards up. That's really all I care about. So we're gonna taunt first, and then we're gonna start spiking it, stacking hazards again. Because he can't recover with this thing if it is. He just goes for Psyshock. What? Alright, now I'm just gonna continue layering up these spikes. It does a lot. Wow. Megalotti's strong, but I mean, obviously it is. It's Megalotti, but now we're gonna spike again. Now we're gonna go Gyarados, and we are going to try to sweep. So we're gonna go for Dragon Dance in our regular form. Then I think he's Scarf. We'll go for Dragon Dance again. As he throws up rocks. Ooh, you are making mistakes, my man. Do I think this is... what's the set called? The Continental Crush? I don't think so. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and Waterfall right here. He makes the Magearna play. So we will get a kill on Magearna right now. And actually, I think we might be able to sweep with Gyarados right now, so I'm just gonna Waterfall again. So yeah, we're gonna get a kill right there. Now he'll go back to Landorus, obviously. It should be his play. He just Dragon Dance right here. And then we pretty much get another kill. Goes for that. Now just Waterfall again. Knock him out, and I think we just win. Because Keldeo is gonna take a ton of damage right here. Actually, does +1 Earthquake kill? It does not. Ooh. So I probably should have taken the opportunity against Landorus to Dragon Dance up a second time, but it's not worth risking in my opinion. I think we just win with Mew anyway. No, he has Tyranitar. What am I saying? But this doesn't win right now. This could win right now. Trick Room Stack Attacka is the threat, pretty much. So I'm gonna go Zygarde. We're gonna Dragon Dance once. I know we can take Secret Swords, and I'm assuming he's locked in. So he goes Hard Lottie. Now what I do is I just 1000 Arrows him, which he barely hangs on, but he actually misses his Draco. That's gonna cost him the game, I think. I mean, either way, after this Lottie was weakened, my Mew had a much better shot at the game, because Tyranitar would have taken a ton of hazard damage, so I really don't think there was a way for us to lose this one, but that's gonna seal it right there, I think. Because Tyranitar doesn't want to take 1000 arrows after the hazards. It's gonna die to hazards. I don't know what he's going out into, but yeah, that's definitely gonna be the game right there. You go Stack Attacka. We're just gonna 1000 arrows you out of here. Yep, get out. For a second I thought I was gonna live. That HP bar is pretty big, but yeah, he's gonna forfeit right there, and we are going to pick up a win. So let's go ahead and get another one. So now we're 2-1, which is cool, making some progress, and we got our first Gyarados sweep. Kind of Gyarados sweep. It nearly did it, but fortunately Keldeo decided to hang on. I'm surprised. Mega Gyarados has a base 155 attack, I think, so. And that was a +1 Earthquake. Rocks are super important in this one. I'm going to lead off with Skarmory, as he decides to lead off with his Charizard. Now we're going to Stealth Rock right here, and then hopefully his Charizard Y, because that would make our rocks a lot more useful. As this kind of sucks, because he's going to defog. But if I know he's going to defog, can I do anything about that? Can I take advantage of this, basically? I don't think so. I'm just going to go out into this, and I'm just going to click Fire Blast. Of course we get out Skarmory, the one mon that can defog on us. But he actually goes hard Tyranitar, so this is going to take a decent amount, and never mind, I forgot he sets the new weather. So he takes a bit, and now we have to make a play. I'm just going to go Zygarde. So yeah, just make the Pursuit play, and I don't think my Zygarde can win right now. I'm assuming this is Bantar too. We're going to try Gyarados. The Clefable is really what's annoying. We have to preserve our Mewnium for that too. So we're going to Mega Evolve in Waterfall, obviously, as he decides to go Skarmory. So we'll see how much we do right here. We're going to take a bit of sand damage, obviously. He's not Rocky Helmet. And I mean, I'll just Dragon Dance once. He actually just Whirlwinds me out. So this is fine because I Fire Blast right here, I think. Yeah. I don't want him going Tyranitar, though. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going to give him that opportunity. He just goes for the defog, and now what I'll do is just 1000 arrows. Ideally, we get this 1000 arrows off, and he brings me into something like he's going to go out into Tangrowth. This bulky team is going to be really annoying, and now we don't even have our rocks up. So how do I win? I think Magearna can do the trick. After Clefable is out of the way. So we're going to do our best to see if he has HP Ice. He does not. We're going to Coil now. Now we're going to Extreme Speed first. Get a bit of damage off, and now we're going to go for the Extreme Speed again. Oh, you're going to let me weaken this? I'm sure. I'm down. I mean, I'll just go for the 1000 arrows. As he throws up rocks. I mean, that's not really significant at this point. I don't think so. Now we're going to 1000 arrows again. He's probably going to Wish or Soft Boiled or something. Wish, so this is going to be Wish Protect right now. I mean, I don't care. I just need damage off for my Mew. I mean, the problem is Tyranitar is right there for a switch in. I think we need Waterfall flinches. He goes for the Wish again. I'm going to Preserve. I don't care. He goes for the Moonblast that time. I'm clicking it. I don't care. He goes hard Charizard, and we're going to get a knockout on this. So at least we get a kill. I think we're going to knock this thing out. This thing has a good Spidef, actually. Yeah, he lives it. But we can just click it again, I think. Or just click Fire Blast. I'm just going to click Fire Blast in case we want to do a Tyranitar, and we get a bit of damage off. He actually goes hard Tangrowth, so Fire Blast on the Sun, we do hit it. And we do quite a bit. Now I'm just going to Psychic. So he goes out into Tyranitar. He's going to Pursuit here for sure. So I'm just going to Nasty Plot in case he doesn't. I'm just going to Fire Blast in case he doesn't. I mean, it is the only play, pretty much. So we go for the Fire Blast, get a crit, which still does barely anything. And we actually get the burn. Wow. So now we have new setup fodder. So we should Pursuit right now. Goes for the Earthquake again. So yeah, it is Bantar. And since he is locked into Earthquake, we can go out into this mon right here. Skarmory's at still good health, but I think this is our only option. We need to get flinches right now. That's pretty much what it's going to come down to. If we can flinch the Clefable once, this thing doesn't want to take the Ice Fang. And you should expect the Ice Fang or Crunch right here. And yeah, he goes Skarmory, so we do a good amount. I don't think our Waterfall is killing. Well, thankfully Sand's gone, but I'm going to go for the Waterfall right here. We're going to knock it out, so that's good. That's one step ahead, but we still need flinches, pretty much. So he's going to go out into this. I'm going to Dragon Dance again, I think. Ice Fang's the better play. As we do quite a bit, but he's going to go for the Giga Drain and get most of it back. We just click Ice Fang again, obviously, because he's going to switch out, I know that. He actually doesn't, and we get the roll, so good. Gyarados picking up 2 kills right here. Now this is probably Scarf Chomp, I guess. He's going to try to sweep me. Yeah, Scarf Earthquake, so I should have Dragon Danced up again, but... Now we're just going to go Zygarde, and we're just going to Extreme Speed you a bit. And then we're going to lose to Scarf Chomp right here, I think. So yeah, we're going to go Magearna. We're going to Shift Gear on the off chance we live. I don't even think we outspeed even if we live. No, we will. This 333 does not reach 501. So he knocks us out right there, and that's going to put us at 2-2. So, a bit unfortunate, but Gyarados did do some work. It got 2 knockouts that time, so that's really what we care about. I mean, we care about winning too, but let's see what he wants to do right here. Skarmory wants to get up hazards pretty easily, so that's just going to be my play. I don't want to lose to Kartana though, so I want to keep either Magearna or Skarmory healthy at all times. And then our Gyarados can win after our Dragon Dance. We do have to scout for either X or Y Charizard, but if we get Rocks up, then that's great. He has 3 potential... Well, I think Charizard gets Defog. I'm going to check that. Charizard? Do you get Defog too? I mean, it's not going to have it. It does get Defog, so he has 4 potential Defoggers. I know it's not going to be Defog Charizard, but I just want to make sure I'm getting my facts straight. So we're going to throw up a Rocks right here, obviously. So he'll probably go for either a Thunderbolt or an HP Fire, or a Spec Psychic, which probably 2-hit KOs too. But I'll judge, based on what he clicks, I can judge the damage. So he goes for Spec Psychic, obviously. And now this thing comes out. I don't want to get against Battle Bond, so... Well, do we have a choice? I don't think there's any option but to give it its Battle Bond. I'm going to go Gyarados. Because if this is Specs, then he actually just goes right for the Dark Pulse. So we're going to Mega Evolve, obviously. And we're just going to click Waterfall. On the off chance he wants to go Landorus, yeah, so we go, we're going to get quite a bit of damage off on this thing, and we'll even scout if it's defensive, because if it is, then we'll outspeed it the next turn. It's clearly defensive, so now we're just going to click the Waterfall again. Well, Kartana's probably going to come out. Kartana can't win, and it just gives me spikes with my Skarmory, so that's really cool. He's just going to give us the knockout on Landorus right there. So I'm glad I made the Waterfall play over the Earthquake one on Greninja. So now he goes back to Greninja, obviously. Now I have to make a sack here, pretty much. And he's going to get his Ash Greninja, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Because we have answers. I'm curious to see what he locks himself into, though. And what we go out into after to handle this. So we're going to sack Gyarados, I think. He actually goes for the U-turn, so he's going to get his Ash Greninja, but he has to switch out. So Magearna is the win con, easily. And we have to go out into something that makes sure he can't defog. So we go with Hard Lele. This is our Magearna setup fodder. So we Shift Gear first, I think. Yep. And then we go for the Calm Mind. So Shift Gear, yeah. Now we Calm Mind up. And if this is Double Dance Mew, then we should be able to 1v1 it, I think. Even if it starts Nasty Plotting and trying to go for Fire Blasts. So yeah, we go for the Shift Gear right there. Oh, you're making mistakes, like the other guy. I want to outspeed Scarf Kartana, so we're going to go for another Shift Gear. Or I think I'm going to Calm Mind once more, just once. No, we're going to Shift Gear. Goes for the Ice Beam. He's trying to freeze me. Don't get it. Come on. That would kind of suck. So we're at +3, +2, a lot of boost right now. Now we're going to start firing off attacks because this is risky right now, going for... They're letting him try to freeze me. So we get a bit of damage off, he doesn't freeze me. Now we're going to Calm Mind once, and then we're going to go for 2 more Ice Beams and hopefully win. Goes for the soft boiled. And Ice Beam again. Now we're gonna 2-hit KO him, which is important. So yeah, we do 52. No freeze. This next one's a roll. Hopefully we get it, so we don't have to risk the freeze and we just win. That would be great. Pretty much if it doesn't freeze me, then we win, because we're definitely out of range of water shurikens right now with our speed up boosts. So come on, just get the roll, Magearna, so you don't have to get frozen. Because he's just handing us the match right now. Why did you defog? He should have just gone for the for one more Ice Beam to try to freeze and weaken me. I'm curious as to what play he's going to make though. Try to stall out my power points or just try to... I mean, I guess either way, we risk one more freeze, so Calm Mind's the better play right here. Because in case Zygarde wants to somehow live, goes for the soft boiled, so now we definitely 2-hit KO. And he still gets only one more Ice Beam, so... we actually crit him, so the next one will knock you out, I think. No, it won't, because we did 67. I mean, we did 90, so non-crit will do 60. 58, he goes for the Ice Beam, and we just got the game, so that's cool. Thunderbolt's the better play right here. And we should be good to go. Because at +3 speed, we definitely don't get outsped by Kartana, and he should just click X now. We're at +5 special attack. Lele doesn't live this, and even if Lele does, it's not going to hit me with anything. Spec Size Shot crit maybe, but I know it's not going to live +5, like, come on. So... clean win with Magearna right here, and we did manage to get rid of the Landorus with our Gyarados, which is cool as well, so he goes Lele. This won't live. We're just going to go for the Ice Beam. Pick up our kill right now. He doesn't outspeed us if he's Scarf Lele, and we already know he's Spec, so we knock that thing out, and now we're at +4. I mean +6, sorry. So we should be good to go right here. I don't see any way he wins this. Zard won't live even through the hazards, and judging from his plays, it's probably Zard Y. So we go for Thunderbolt. I will Ice Beam Zard no matter what. He can't even hit me with that, so yeah, get out of there. And we're gonna take the match because Zard won't live. +6 Ice Beam. And Scarf Kartana doesn't hit 708. What was that? We won't get to see it, but we pick up a win right there, and Gyarados did help out by getting rid of the Landorus, which was pretty big because we got to get set up on the Mew for free. But we got really lucky in him not freezing me. I mean, he should freeze 1 out of 10, but I'm pretty sure he only got like 5 off. So that's what it is, but let's go ahead and grab one more battle right now and see what we can do. This will probably be the last one, and we'll call it a live right there. I might end it off right now. I don't know. We'll see how soon we get a match, I guess. But we're 3-2 right now, and I actually think we're just going to end it off right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.